solve the 9th problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now, without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. So today we are going to solve problem number 921, minimum add to make parenthesis valid. Okay, so this problem is actually very easy. I'm not going to say that it is a medium level, it is very easy. So a parenthesis string is valid if and only if it is an empty string. It can be written as AB, A concatenated with B, where A and B are valid strings. Or it can be written as A, where A is valid string. You are given a parenthesis string S. In one move, you can insert a parenthesis at any position of the string. Okay, so in the end, we have to just return the minimum number of moves required to make S valid. Okay, so let's understand this with an example here. Okay, so this is how my string looks like, right? So here, if I just add one open parenthesis in the starting, then my this string will become valid, right? So that is why output is 1. Okay, so here see example number 2. So 3 opening parentheses, right? If I add 3 closing parentheses, then this string will become valid, right? So I am adding 3, so that is why output is 3 here. And these are the constants. So s dot length is ranging from 1 to 1000, and s of I is either open bracket and close bracket. Okay, so that's simple, right? So how we are going to solve this problem? So there are two approaches. One is using stacks and one is using without stacks. Okay, so now let's see how we are going to solve this problem using stacks first. Okay, so here let's create one stack, and in this stack, see, this is opening bracket, right? So add it. My stack is empty right now, so add it. Okay, and then after there is one closing bracket. Okay, so as soon as I encounter one closing bracket, I will check if my stack is not empty, and if the previous element at top of my stack is open bracket, then they will cancel out each other, right? So instead of pushing this close bracket, I'm just going to pop this open bracket as well, right? So this is done. And then after that there is one close bracket, so stack is empty, just add this. Okay, so in the end, what is the side of my stack is 1, right? So that is why my output is 1 in this case. Now see this example number 2. Here create one stack, and in the stack initially it is empty, one open bracket. Okay, add it. Again there is one open bracket, so add it. Again there is one open bracket, add it. So in the end we see that there are total 3 elements are there in stack, right? So stack size is 3, so that simply means that we need 3 close brackets in order to pop all this, right? So that is why our output is 3, right? So simple, right? Now I'm going to write the same thing here in my code. Okay, so first create one stack of character stack is equal to new stack, and then let's iterate over all the elements in my string. I is equal to 0, I is less than s dot length I plus plus. Okay, and here just check if s dot char at particular index I is equal to my open bracket. Okay, so in that case I'm just going to push the element in my stack, right? Stack dot push that particular element. Okay, so s dot char at this particular index I. Okay, I'm just going to push this element in my stack. And here in the else part, else if, first check if my stack is not empty. Okay, stack dot is not empty, this is what we need to check. Okay, so here write it like this, if my stack is not empty. Okay, and here after that, and check the top element of my stack, stack dot peak, if it is equal to open bracket and the character that I'm checking. Okay, again and operation, s dot char at particular index I. Okay, if it is equal to close bracket. Okay, then in that case we have to pop the element from the top of stack, right? So here I'm just going to write stack dot pop, that's it. Okay, and in the else part, okay, we are just going to push that particular element, stack dot push s dot char at I. Okay, that's it. Okay, so here in this case only we are popping. Okay, otherwise we are just going to push the element. Okay, if it is closed bracket and there is nothing on top of stack like this. Okay, or if my stack is not empty, is empty, then in that case just push this close bracket. Okay, that's it. So here my for loops end, and here just return the stack size, stack dot size. Okay, now let's run it and see if there are any code issues. All the test cases has been accepted. Now let's submit it. Okay, so see, our solution is accepted, right? And the time compressed is going to be of n for this one. Okay, now let's see how we are going to solve this problem without using stack. Okay, so I'm just going to remove this. Okay, and here let's create two variables, int open count, set it to 0, and here int close count, set it to 0 initially. Okay, then iterate over my string one by one. Okay, here if the character at the top of my stack is this one, okay, then in that case just increment the open count. Okay, and In the else part, OC is greater than open count is greater than 0. Then in the else part, okay, else here, write it like this, else here, if OC is greater than 0, then decrement the OC count. Okay, else means simply that close bracket I am getting, right? So in if it is a close bracket and if OC is already greater than 0, then decrement that. In the else part, just increment the count of CC, a close count. Okay, and in the end just return OC plus CC, open count plus close count. Okay, so let's run it. Okay, so there is some issue, so let's try to fix that. Okay, just add one more bracket here that is missing, format it, let's run it. So see, all the test cases has been accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's tutorial. If you guys still have any doubt, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.